Today, I combined the 5 worst teams in the NBA, and we're gonna see if all together they can win a ring. Now, the way I did this is I took the top 3 players from each squad and put them on the Pistons. And this team, I mean, it isn't bad. They've got some young talent, guys like LaMelo Ball, Victor Wembanyama, Cade Cunningham. And also, if you're curious as to who the worst 5 teams are, you've got the Blazers, Hornets, Spurs, Wizards, and Pistons. Without any more talking, let's get into the simulation. Season is wrapped, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this squad exceeded my expectations. Wemby ended up winning Rookie of the Year. He usually does in the simulation. But check out the Pistons, man. 53 wins on the season. That means that we should be legitimate contenders, and it seems like it was just a team effort. I mean, nobody on the squad put up crazy numbers, but everybody was contributing to winning, and that's exactly what we needed. In round number 1, we're taking on Miami, and already we've got some trouble. It's a 2-2 series. We gotta lock in for this game 5. We don't want to go down early to Miami. We take game 5, and they take game 6, setting up a winner-go-home game 7 here against the Heat. And so far, the game is going back and forth. Headed into the 4th quarter, we've got a close one, a couple minutes to go. Let's see what this Detroit squad is made of. Anthony Simons gives it into LaMelo Ball. Ball working his way to the basket. Short jumper is off. I thought he had that one. That was a good look. Also, I noticed Wembanyama isn't in the game. He hasn't fouled out yet, so I don't know why he isn't in. Jimmy Butler bringing up the ball for Miami. Butler in the mid-range, swings it out to Love. Love gives it back to JB. Butler finds Terry Rozier, their new pickup. He's trying to get downhill. He fakes, swings it over to Jaime Jaquez. Jaquez over to Adebayo. Last second shot is good. We played good defense the whole possession, but then we gave up an open look in the final seconds of the shot clock. That's bad, man. Nonetheless, though, we've still got a tie game, and Wembanyama just checked in. Man, if you don't dump the ball down to him in the post, LaMelo Ball has it. Ball trying to get to the basket. He fakes. Ball gonna swing it over to Johnson. Keldon Johnson working on Jimmy Butler. He's getting clamped. Johnson gives it out to Vassell. Devin Vassell finds Kyle Kuzma open for 3, and he hits it. Big shot from Kuz. Kuz shining under the bright lights for his hometown team. Jimmy Butler is doubled here in the post. Butler gonna fade away and make a tough shot. Big time players make big time plays. That's a great shot from Butler. Wembanyama's bringing up the ball for the Pistons, our 7'4" point guard. Wemby trying to get in his bag here. He swings it over to Kuz. Kuz gonna fake a couple times. Kuzma just kind of holding the ball. He gives it over to LaMelo. LaMelo's gonna have to shoot it pretty quick. LaMelo for 3, and he misses. 1 minute to go, and we're up by 1 here. He'd have possession of the ball, and it's poked away by LaMelo. LaMelo gonna swing it up to Wemby. Wemby back to Ball. What is he doing? They gotta take better care of the ball, man. LaMelo gives it down to Wemby in the post. He's got a much smaller Richardson on him, and the layup is good. That's too easy of a look for our 7'4" big, and we are up by 3 points here in the clutch. It's pretty simple math. Do not let up a 3-pointer. Butler gonna give it to Bam, and it's poked away by Wemby. Wemby gives it over to Devin Vassell. Vassell trying to work his way to the basket, swings it over to Kuz. Kuzma in the mid-range area, finds LaMelo. Now Wemby wants it in the post. Wembanyama's gonna draw a double, kick it out to Vassell for the 3, and he misses. No! Now the door is open for the Miami Heat. They can tie this one up with a 3-pointer. About 18 seconds to go in the game. Caleb Martin gives it into Butler. JB is defended by Keldon Johnson. Butler gonna give it over to Hero. Hero's getting clamped, and now it goes back out to Jimmy. Jimmy's gonna pull the 3, and he misses. We get the rebound. We're good. We are moving on to the 2nd round. Shout out to the guys. They came through in this 1st round series. Wemby kind of put up mid numbers, but hey, it's all right. In the biggest game, he put up 25 and 12, and LaMelo had 23 points. And now in round number 2, oh great, we've got to take on the Celtics. I mean, of course, it had to be Boston. Probably one of the toughest teams in the 2K simulation. I don't know how they were the 7th seed. Hey, I mean, we're hanging in there, though. It's a 2-2 series so far. We take game 5. They take game 6. So we got another game 7 coming up. And we get another game 7 win. This young team is ready for the bright lights. 18 points from LaMelo. I mean, nobody had like a spectacular game or anything. But again, it was just a team effort. And now in the conference finals, we got the Atlanta Hawks with Trey and DeJounte. Game 1 of the series goes to us. Game 2 also goes to us. They take Game 3 and also Game 4, setting up a big Game 5 here in the conference finals. Series all tied up. And we've got another close one. 6-point game here with about 2.5 minutes to go. We're down, but we have possession of the ball. It's going to go into Mark Williams. Williams going to give it over to LaMelo. LaMelo has the height advantage on Trey, but he's going to dump it down to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham going to work on Murray, who's playing some great defense, so it goes back to Ball. Ball going to give it over to Keldon Johnson. Johnson gets the screen from Duren. Johnson going to fake a couple times. Shot clock's winding down. He gives it over to Mark Williams. Williams over to LaMelo. LaMelo's going to have to shoot. He pulls the 3 and hits it. Huge shot from LaMelo Ball. Great shot from Ball. We're within 3 points. Murray gonna give it down to Draymond. Draymond's in Atlanta now. DeJounte has it. He gives it over to Trae Young. Young trying to get in his bag on LaMelo Ball. Going to the basket. Good defense from LaMelo. Mark Williams secures the board. Now it's going to go up to Keldon Johnson. Johnson spins. He's trying to go to the basket. Finds Mark Williams. And it goes right back to LaMelo. Ball going to get the screen from Duren and pull the 3. LaMelo misses. That was a clean look. I thought he had it. Now Trae Young's working on LaMelo. Young going to pull a mid-range J and miss it. We get the rebound. Cade Cunningham gives it right back to Ball. We're running everything through LaMelo. LaMelo finds Cade in the mid-range and Cade misses. Oh my gosh, we're going brick for brick right now. Sadiq Bey has it. Sadiq gonna give it to Trae Young. Trae Young trying to go to the basket on LaMelo, but LaMelo's playing some good defense to his credit. Great defense there. How did he make that? Come on, 2K. Like, really? That looked like some type of glitch animation. Whatever, dude. LaMelo Ball's bringing it up. We're down by 5. Ball trying to get to the basket here. He's doubled, but Mark Williams is on the 3, and Mark can't really shoot. LaMelo trying to put it up over Trey, and he misses. Young grabs the board, and we might be cooks. Maybe if we get a quick steal, we'll be in business, but yeah, we don't. I think this one is over with, and we end up losing in a pivotal Game 5. Nobody even played well for the Hawks either, man. I don't know what happened. Nobody played that crazy for us, but I mean, we need somebody to step up. Game 6 on the way. We're facing elimination. We've made it this far. I hope we can fight back in 4-7. And unfortunately, our run is going to end here. Wemby gives us 19 and 15, but it's not going to be enough because Trey had 44. So now it's back to the drawing board in the offseason. I'm going to make sure that everybody comes back to the team and we'll run it back. The good news is we have a really young team here in Detroit, meaning that these guys got a lot better over the offseason, and we already made the conference finals without all this progression, so I think that we should be able to win the ring this year. Season number 2 is in the books, and let me tell y'all, we were really good. Wembanyama won DPOY, Monty Williams was coach of the year as we won 60 games on the season. And checking out the stats from our guys, you can see why we won so many games. I mean, just like last year, it was a balanced attack. We had a lot of options to go to. And that led to us being the number 1 seed in the East. In round number 1, we're taking on the Hawks coming out the play-in, and hopefully we get our revenge this year. We're up 3-2, and we beat them in 6. That's what they get for taking us out in the conference finals last season. And in the second round, we got Washington. Now, I kind of took away a lot of their players whenever I started off this video, but we'll see if they can bounce back from that and beat us. I'm not going to lie to y'all, though. Their team doesn't look that good. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 also goes to us. We're up 3-0. They take game 4, and we end up beating them in 5. In the conference finals, it's going to be Cleveland. Now, this team is always tough in 2K. I feel like we see them pretty often in the simulations. We're always battling against them. Game number 1 goes to the Cavs. Game 2 is going to go to us. We also take game 3 and game 4. They take game 5. Let's just close it out in 6. No need for the drama. We don't need to go to game 7. My squad must have got the memo because we won by 34 points in game 6. LaMelo, 39 and 10 in this one. Donovan Mitchell couldn't get enough buckets in game 6, and we're moving on to the finals against OKC. They've got a nice guard and big man duo just like us. We've got LaMelo and Wemby. They've got Shea and Chet. Game 1 of the series goes to OKC. We're going to take game 2. They take game 3. They also take game 4. And they end up beating us in 5. I thought this was our year. I'm giving the team one last season to try and put it all together. If they don't do it this next year, though, it's on them, not on me. I gave them plenty of time. They got a lot of good players. Wemby's a 95, LaMelo's a 90, Cade's an 89. I mean, come on, this team has everything it needs to succeed. Let's get into season number 3, the last dance. I hope our squad can get it done. Season number 3 is in the books. Shea wins MVP. We're probably going to have to watch out for this guy in the playoffs. Monty Williams is coach of the year as we won 70 games. If we don't win the chip this year, man, we might be frauds. Checking out the stats for the season, Wemby gave us a mean double-double, 21 and 12 on the season. Cade gave us about 20 and LaMelo gave us 18. Coming out of the play-in, we got Atlanta again, but they're not going to be a problem for us anymore. We sweep them. Round 2, we got Orlando, and we're going to Game 7. I stopped it just in time. The Magic have Franz, Paolo, Cole Anthony. I mean, this team's cool, but come on, are they really going to beat us? It looks like we're going to take care of them in Game 7. We're moving on to the conference finals where we've got the Cavs. We beat the Cavs before, now we just got to do it again. Bro, my Wi-Fi's down. Whatever, I don't need Wi-Fi to play my league. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 also goes to us. They're going to take Game 3. We take Game 4. And we beat them in 5. We're in the NBA Finals taking on Jason Tatum on the Warriors. What they got going on over there? Steph and JT is a mean duo, man. The Subway commercial duo. Game number 1 of the series goes to us. We also take Game 2. They take Game 3 and Game 4, setting up a big Game 5. Series all tied up here. Can we beat Subway legends Steph Curry and Jason Tatum? Game 5 is coming down to the wire. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go here, and we're down by 4 points. We're going to LaMelo. Ball trying to get to the basket. Swings it out to Mark Williams. Now it goes to Wemby in the mid-range. Wembanyama knocks it down, and we're within 2. Steph Curry has it for Golden State. He's defended by LaMelo. Who is that big man? He is huge. Is that Moses Brown? It is. It's his first minute of the game. Dang, all right, I guess it's Moses Brown. Brown gonna swing it over to Curry. Maybe they put him in to defend Wemby. Curry steps it back in the mid-range, misses. Moses Brown, I mean, this dude's like 8 feet tall. So now we're down by 4 after the mean Moses Brown bucket. They subbed him out after that. LaMelo gonna give it to Vassell. Vassell gives it right back to Ball. The Ball and Wembanyama pick and roll is going to be lethal. Come on, man. LaMelo pulls the 3 and hits it. Huge shot to put us within 1. But my sub has bacon. Jason Tatum is bringing out the ball. He's defended by Denny Avdia. Spins off. Tatum, he's trying to get to the basket. Swings it out to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell over to Curry. Curry gonna find Tatum for a 3 ball, and JT knocks it down to put the Warriors up by 4. He's got 15 in the 4th, 47 on the game. LaMelo just throws one up to Wemby, and Wemby's gonna dunk it home. A quick answer for the Pistons. I've never seen a player make a play like that in 2K, throwing the ball up the floor that fast. Anyway, Jason Tatum has the ball with his Golden State Warriors up by 2. He's red hot in the 4th, and he's looking to score here once again. He finds Garuba open for 3, and he hits it. Oh my goodness. I didn't know Usman Garuba could shoot like that. LaMelo Ball bringing it up here for your Pistons. Ball gonna get the screen from Wemby. We need a 3 here from LaMelo, but LaMelo gives it down to Wembanyama for the dunk. Hey, every time we've ran that LaMelo and Wemby pick and roll, good things have happened. Down by 3 points here. We're in desperate need of a stop. Tatum gonna give it over to Curry. Steph finds Davion. Davion the flashy down to Usman Garuba. Oh, Wemby's clamping him though, and he steps out of bounds. We needed that bad. Let's see if we can hit a 3 here to tie this up. LaMelo has it. He's gonna spin off of Davion Mitchell. LaMelo trying to get to the basket. He's getting clamped. It goes over to Miles Bridges. Bridges over to Vassell. Vassell gonna get the screen, but he just shoots it and he hits it. Huge shot from Devin Vassell. Oh my goodness. We got to play some good defense here, though. Davion Mitchell has it. Mitchell trying to get to the basket. Gives it out to Tatum for 3, and Tatum misses. We're going to overtime. And in overtime, we're dominating. We end up winning. Shout out to Devin Vassell, man. What a huge shot to force OT. And we end up winning it despite Tatum giving us 50. What a game for JT, but it wasn't enough for the Warriors. And now we're 1 game away from that Larry O'Brien. Let's just close it out in 6 like we did in the conference finals. We don't need all the drama with a winner-go-home Game 7. 2K just loves to give me close games, don't they? We've got a 5-point game here, about 1:45 to go. Cade gonna pull the 3 and hit it. Great start. We were just down by 5. Now we're only down by 2. Big shot from Cunningham. Jason Tatum has it, working on Miles Bridges, and oh my goodness. What a dunk from Jason Tatum. I'm not too mad at that one, considering who he dunked on. All right, Cade, we're going to need another bucket from you. Cunningham in the mid-range, gonna pull and he misses. Rebounded by Mark Williams. Williams misses, gets his own board again. There you go, Mark. We're within 2 points here. Now we just need a stop, but we can't get stops if we're just letting up easy cuts like that. Davion gets an easy look at the basket. Cade Cunningham defended by Davion Mitchell. We're going to need a bucket from you, Cade. He gets the screen from Mark Williams. Cunningham over to Bridges. Bridges over to Anthony Simons. Simons going to get the screen from Miles Bridges. Anthony pulls the three, misses. Bridges can't get the rebound. Zach Collins gives it to Tatum. Curry's not on the floor right now, so I guess Tatum's just going to have to take over. Mid-range J for Tatum is off. There's an opportunity for us. Now let's just walk it up the floor and get a bucket. Simons down to Bridges. Bridges fakes, goes up over Tatum and hits it. That's a tough shot for Miles Bridges, man. And now we're probably going to be sending the Warriors to the foul line in a second, knowing 2K. Tatum, he's going to pull a shot and he hits it. Oh, come on. We just let him walk right into the paint and get a bucket. That's tough. We're down by 4 points here. Probably need a 3 if we want to stay in this one. Devin Vassell over to Bridges. He pulls and he hits. Big shot from Miles Bridges. Now we're playing the foul game. Jason Tatum's going to shoot some free throws. First one for Tatum is good. Second one for Tatum is also good. Down by 3 here. Plenty of time left to get a quality shot and force OT. LaMelo gonna swing it over to Bridges. Miles Bridges has it. He's gonna give it back to Ball. Ball pulls the 3 and he misses. Rebound goes to Tatum, and that is going to do it here in Game 6. We end up losing. JT drops 39 and 13, and Kelly Oubre's back in the Bay. He drops 36. Steph only 8 points. He fouled out quick. And nobody played too spectacular for us in this Game 6. So now we're headed to a win or go home Game 7. It all comes down to this. Can we win the championship, or are we going to fall just short? We're going to finish the job in Game 7. Wembanyama, 37 points, 12 rebounds, and we win the chip. That's it for the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.